So, here we are. Here we are with Danganronpa 3. Whoa, which is slightly loud. Let's actually take care of that before anything else.
New Danganronpa V3.
Okay. We're here with Danganronpa 3, or Danganronpa V3, to differentiate it from the anime. I am excited for this game. I have been excited to play it, but I'm also at the same time kind of like I don't have very high expectations for it. Partly because of, well, two reasons, I guess. One of them being that after Danganronpa 1, they kind of took the teeth out of this game. Like, I remember ending 1, I mean, spoilers for, like, all of the previous Danganronpa games and anime. Danganronpa 1, like, they actually did kill off most of the main cast. And I remember being surprised, like, as we were getting towards the end of the game, I was like, oh, like, is this going to turn into it was all a dream or a simulation or, you know, premonition, or are we going to go back in time and prevent it, or are we going to go to another timeline, or some craziness. I was like, no, they actually just killed off 2/3 of the cast over the course of the game. And they're all dead. And then they never did that again. Ultra Despair Girls, the kids that died didn't really die. The Danganronpa 2, everybody who died, oh, well, they're actually in a coma that they'll probably never wake up from, which obviously means that they're fine. And then in the anime, in Future Arc, it was like, oh, look, we killed off this well, nah, just kidding, it was catch-up. Oh, this character's dead. Oh, no, they're not really dead. So I'm worried that they're gonna do the same thing again. And I would much rather have the deaths mean something. You know, kill people off for real if you're going to kill them. And then the other reason is that I'm just not sure how this is going to tie in with the rest of the story, because, you know, you had, chronologically, you have Danganronpa 3 Despair Arc, then you have Danganronpa 1, and then Danganronpa 2 and Despair Girls in there somewhere, and then Future Arc and Hope Arc at the end. I'm not sure when this takes place. I actually don't know anything whatsoever about this game, other than the two things that I know is that there are still class trials, and Monokuma is in it. That's it. I've avoided knowing anything else about the game. So I don't know if this takes place after all of that. They don't really have a time period where they could squeeze in between cracks in the timeline, and I don't think this is going to be from before Despair Arc. So I don't really know how this is going to fit in and whether it's going to be, like, believable. But I'm still excited to play it. I'm still into this. Is there anything else I need to do in options? I think we're all good. I did go and set up the... I spent, like, all day yesterday getting my bot to do cool things in response to cheers for bits, which I might not get a single one of, but that's fine. New game. We will obviously be playing on Mean. That's the other thing, is that I'm concerned about, like, has the game become too formulaic? Am I going to be able to see through? I mean, you know, I had pretty much perfect trials for most of the other games. You know, you remember how that went. But I'm worried that the game's going to be a little bit too, you know, if it's like before where every single truth bullet that you get you're going to use, it's like, oh, okay, so obviously any theories that we come up with in the game that don't include one of the truth bullets, it's wrong. So I would like the game to throw me a curveball, and I hope they do, but I don't expect that they will. I'm not sure how much I trust Spike Chunsoft to get to really deliver on an entire trilogy. That's difficult to do. Not a whole lot of Beta. Hey, how's it going? So they're actually showing stuff from all of the previous games now. All right. And then they morphed the theme song into... I guess I never really noticed that they were slightly different like that. I did not get to play Ultra Despair Girls, but I did watch a playthrough. And then here was the anime. So I guess they're like, for anybody who just bought this game out of nowhere, just so that you know, there's a lot that you've missed. See, that's kind of what I was getting at. I feel like the story is over. It was fine to have the anime follow the 2 games, or the 3 games, but now it feels like they, concluded it. What kind of curveball are they going to throw? Or is this going to feel like a tacked on extra chapter? It looks like we're not in Hope's Peak Academy. It is a different building. Nothing. No light. No sound. No form. No voice. No knowledge of who I am. Really? The old amnesia plot. I see what you did here. All right. Who am I? Who am I? I extend a hand that belongs to no one, to take hold of my existence. Oh no, buffering. That's not good. I did bump up my quality a little bit. I stream at a pretty low bit rate. I think it's 2600 is what I bumped it up to. To take hold of my existence. The main character a girl this time? Okay, apparently yes. She's answered my question. This is me. Akamatsu Kaede. I won't voice over her voice. Ultimate Revival. So the resolution is kind of weird. I stumbled out of the locker in a daze, but as soon as I did, I fell on the floor. Ah! I couldn't even brace for impact as blinding pain suddenly rushed through my head. Ow. But thanks to that pain, I went from dazed to annoyed real quick. Huh? Wait, where am I? What is this place? I rubbed my throbbing forehead. Yep, this is definitely going to leave a bump. I looked around. A classroom? Yeah, this is a classroom, all right. But I don't recognize it. It's weird, too. Like, the aspect ratio is 3:4, not like full. I'm wondering if I messed this up. Once I get to like the end of the prologue, I will check my settings and see if I can like change anything. It's a little weird because well, whatever. All right. We'll worry about it later. Where am I? What am I doing here? Oh, this is a dream? I just have to pinch myself, right? So I pinched my cheek. But all that did was make my head hurt in 2 places instead of 1. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's just stay calm and think this through. Confused as I was, I tried to remember how I ended up here. But no matter how hard I tried, in the end I just couldn't. Bam! Or bang. Whoa! Suddenly, the locker next to mine started swaying and shaking, making all kinds of noise. As I fearfully turned around, the locker door slowly opened, and a boy came stumbling out. Ugh. A normal boy dressed in a school uniform. In fact, he might be a high school student too. He looked bewildered, and when he slowly lifted his head... Ah! He screamed as if he'd just seen a monster, fell on his butt, and scooted back. Who are you? Are you with those other guys? What other guys? The people who kidnapped me. Kidnapped? Where am I? What are you gonna do to me? We'll wait until we, have met everyone before I try and solidify any voices. Oh, sorry to hear that, Beta. Yeah, 720. It's, I guess, I wonder if at some point if I should, that sucks that I don't have quality options. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I haven't streamed much lately. Where am I? What are you gonna do to me? Hey, hold on. I firmly gripped his shoulders. What's your name? Huh? I'm Suichi Saihara.
I can't do it if you're watching. If you
notice.
Just turn around.
Thank you for the host.
All right. Can't do it if you're leering at me. It's creepy.
I'm just getting started. I'm like 2 minutes into this. I don't remember if you were... Have you been here for any of the... I played the first 2 Danganronpa games a while ago. Probably close to a year ago. So this obviously is going to spoil some stuff from the previous games. Suichi Saihara. I'm Kaede Akamatsu. Now listen to me, Suichi. Shut up. You're not the only one who's confused right now. Sorry. After making him shut up, I retraced my steps again. That's right. I was kidnapped too. So when does this happen? Is this must be... Cool. Okay, maybe this is during the tragedy then. This is during the part where the world is still all messed up. Which would mean it's during the events of, either 1 or 2 or future arc. And when I woke up, I was inside that locker. Same with me. Were we kidnapped by the same people? It seems like it. Oh, this is new layout in general, since a month ago. But why me? My family's not rich and I'm no one special. I'm just a normal high school girl. There's no reason to kidnap me. I'm glad I'm streaming again too. It would have been nice if I had streamed a lot over the past couple weeks, but I don't know. Today's going to be a long stream though, and tomorrow. We're going to get through a lot of this. Me either. I'm just a regular guy. And this is a school, right? Why did they take us to a school? I wonder why. Hey there. I'm sure you're confused right now. You're thinking, where am I? Well, I can't explain that, but I can give a basic explanation about the controls. Move your mouse to control the reticle on the screen. When you have a target in your sights, left-click to investigate it. Hold down right-click and move the mouse to adjust your view. You can also press the spacebar to smack objects around. Who knows? You might find something amazing. You can always press the Q key to return objects to their original position, so relax. However, not every object can be moved. Thank you for understanding. If you press the Enter key, a mysterious investigative power will activate. Sorry, I know this is a lot of information. Investigate this place thoroughly. That's how you progress the story, you know? You should fully investigate this area first. Did they say spacebar? Lets you hit things. Pan around. The outside of the window is covered in greenery and barbed wire? Why are the school windows covered in barbed wire? We woke up inside of these lockers. But why were we in these lockers in the first place? Why did they tell me this about the... Oh, okay, it's not just reticle stuff, it's just any old object you can smack around. Getting mono coins all over the place. And leveling up. I assumed it would be, like, things that you could interact with normally. Alright, let's talk to him. Anyway, let's just stay calm and think. I'm sorry I shouted at you earlier. No, it's okay. I shouldn't have yelled at you. Anyway, this place is weird. You don't think we got caught up in something bad, do you? Something bad. What's going on? What have we gotten ourselves into? Let's try leaving. Where am I? Why was I kidnapped? And who kidnapped me? I don't understand this at all. But that doesn't matter, at least for now. Hey, let's just get out of here as fast as we can and find some help. Yeah, good idea. We ran as fast as we could to the classroom door and opened it with all our strength. But then... Okay. What? Kaede, over here. There's never been an action segment before. Are we Metal Gear now? Metal Gear. Indeed. Don't go that way. Over here. I don't know why it says escape is run when it's obviously shift. Ah, jeez. What are those things? And it doesn't look like I can... Oh, okay. I'm like, I can't interact with anything. As we frantically dove toward the door, we saw something we never expected to see. Because we didn't have a map, which tells you what to see on the other side of doors. And here's the cast of characters. Oh, more people have arrived. Huh? Good old cast of characters. So many of them are going to die soon. And all of them have difficult voices. I shouted at the top of my lungs. The magic number.
ここにいる人数っすよ。16人で、しかもみんな高校生って。これどういうことっすかね。
16 high schoolers? Metal Gear?
おっと
Oh, right. Didn't answer your
俺の
question.
名前は天海乱太郎っす
Amami Rantoro.
悪いんすけど
Let's leave it at that for now. Hmm? Okay.
つうか
Anyway, why does it matter if there's 16 of us? There might be more coming.
いや
Nah. I think this is all of us. If this is what I think it is, anyway.
Huh?
If this is what you think it is? What, you some kind of fucking know-it-all? If you know something, spit it out. It was at that moment an unknown voice suddenly echoed throughout the gym.
Hi!
I thought it was going to be a Monokuma voice. That didn't sound like a Monokuma voice. Quiet, everyone. Shimmy down, shimmy down. Huh? Who's that? Where are they? This is weird. Voice Temmie. Hoi, I'm Temmie. Every time you yell at a medic, I'm like, no, you have to say hoi to them. Damn it, there are more monsters. We're surrounded. These aren't monsters, they're exisals. Which we know because the name of the song is Exisal? Exisal. Exisal tribe. Oh, that's them talking. Okay. They're highly mobile, bipedal weapons platforms. Metal Gear. Weapons? Should we take these for a spin by killing one of them? It wouldn't be any fun picking on plain, good-for-nothing commoners. You're right. We should at least think of an interesting way to kill you. Maybe I'll pick you up and squeeze you till your guts come gushing out like toothpaste. A medic that says, hoi, medic, heal please. Please, not like toothpaste. Ugh, I just imagined it. I can't handle gore. Then what if we start peeling off their limbs one by one like string cheese? Okay, is she from One Piece? Please, not like string cheese either. Wait, we can't kill them with the exisals. According to the schedule, the exisals aren't supposed to show up till later. But we're in the exisals right now! It's annoying. All of them have different voices, but they all look the same except for being colored differently. It's gonna make it tough to remember which one is which. Oh, so we are. We screwed up. We're not supposed to be in the exisals for our first appearance. I told you we should have read the script. No, you didn't. Well, why don't we just get out of these mechs? It shouldn't be too late for that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, ready. Oh! Monotaro, Monosuke, Monofani? Monodam. And Monokid. There is something really wrong with the resolution. Like, the text on that was so tiny. Everything is so tiny. Can I? Is it? Will it let me? I don't think it'll let me save yet. To, like, save and exit. So I wasn't expecting there to be 5 Monokumas. That was a surprise. Maybe 6, because maybe the original is here, too. Huh? Ah, this is gonna be rough. Promise you won't judge me for not remembering the exact voices for the same Z robots. Danganronpa is always, it's a challenge to voice because they immediately introduce you to 16 characters, right? Except now they've, instead of introducing one villain, they're also introducing 5. So they're basically like a Sentai group. where they've got one of each color. He's red, so he should be the leader. See? We're out of the exocells. We're not scary anymore, right? Right? His desperation is strangely terrifying. I'm basically just gonna give her the Monomi voice. You punkasses better brace yourselves! And he's just outright terrifying. I'm a messenger from hell, from the depths of hell, here to drag you down to hell. No, Monomo kid, you're saying hell too much. It's ruining the hellish impact. What's hellish mean? Hey, what's up with these stuffed animals? How are they moving? No, generally you meet pretty much everyone right at the beginning. At least for the first 2 games. And then they don't really introduce... Like, there might be 1 or 2 more people introduced over the course of the game. Jeez. It's so many characters. I mean, with the other ones... The first one, I didn't even plan to do, like, voices and things, but then it turned into that. But it takes, like, a good couple of hours to get people's personality down to the point where I know them and I can think of a good voice and be consistent about it. Someone is getting my Celebrity Jeopardy Sean Connery voice, that's for sure. I don't know who. It's gotta be somebody who's gonna stay alive till the end, so somebody dumb. What's up with these stuffed animals? How are they moving? I have no idea. Moving stuffed animals. On top of that, it seems like they're calling themselves the Mono Cubs. Moving stuffed animals? Mono Cubs? Metal Gear? Wait, you guys call yourselves the Mono Cubs? He has nothing to say? Oh, don't bother asking Monodam. He only talks to close friends. The years of abuse have really done a number on his heart. Isn't that right, Monodam? We did it. We found someone with a voice we can do. Monodam, you won't even open your heart to me? Looks like I was right. This is exactly what I thought it was. But who's behind all this? Why the ridiculous theatrics? Gosh, shut up! All of you are reacting way too normally to this. It's boring! Actually, don't their clothes seem kinda boring too? Wait a minute. You think maybe they haven't been given their first memory yet? Huh? That should have happened before they woke up. Hey, answer my question. If you guys are the Mono Cubs, then... Hey, who the hell are you punks? Huh? What do you mean? We're just wondering, do you guys have ultimate talents or anything like that? Ultimate talents? She actually... I have to resist the urge to give her Solid Snake's voice. She's really making it tempting. Come on, Kaede. I mean, she's the protagonist, so I have to just give her my generic protagonist voice. I don't have one. I have a skill that I devote myself to, but I wouldn't call it an ultimate talent. Me either. I don't have anything like that. Yeah, same here. I knew it. They haven't gotten their first memory yet. Mono Fatty, weren't you in charge of that? She's sleeping? Did she seem really tired to you guys? She's obviously faking it. Z. She's Napstablook. Even if she's faking, she looks so peaceful. Let's whisper so we don't wake her up. If you say so. Anyway, if you guys are really the Mono Cubs, then... Don't worry about us. The real issue is with yous bastards. Well, issue is putting it mildly. This is actually a huge problem. Yous of all Alright, I guess I at first thought that because he had glasses he was more of a nerdy type, but it seems like he's supposed to be like a tiger? and he's speaking like a gangster. Should he be like, yeah, see? You've all forgotten your talents and become generic high school students. No, that's terrible. And yet, he's gotta have some voice. I have to think of voices that are gonna last. Like, that I can actually do for, 30 hours. You've all forgotten your talents and become generic high school students. Yeah, alright, I guess. Huh? Forgotten? See, according to the backstory, there's this ultimate hunt going on. You've all lost your memories and become different people because of the ultimate hunt. What are you talking about? Well, in your current state, it's pretty much pointless to talk to you guys about this. The first thing we need you guys to do is remember your true selves. Yeah, you need to reclaim your sealed talents by regaining your memories. What the? Are you awake already? I don't get it. Well, what are these sealed talents you're talking about? How are we supposed to talk when you keep asking so many friggin' questions? Yeah, we're not some swift-footed singer who's landed another future ex-boyfriend. Dots. Let's do this already. No one wants to watch a bunch of generic high school whiners. First, we'll update your wardrobe so you guys look all cute and spiffy. Alright, if people are gonna look different now, that's gonna maybe help. This is Sailor Moon? Transformation sequence? Henshin a Go-Go? So, like...
I can't do it if you're watching. If you just turn around.
Hey, Gray!
Like, can't do it if you're leering at me. It's creepy.
So, I'm worried that right there it is kind of like Danganronpa 2, where they kind of gave away the twist really early on. Hey! You brought all your howling wolf friends. Hello, everybody. I'm Hiten Style. We're playing Danganronpa V3. We just started. And I'm a little weirded out and overwhelmed. We just had a transformation sequence, which kind of suggests that maybe this is not real life. That this is a dream or hallucination, or it's the Matrix, or something. Because in real life, you can't throw clothes at someone and have them magically transform. Huh? Well, what am I wearing? Looking good. Now you look more like Ultimates. Oh, Ultimates? Really? Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for. Well, it is an anime thing, but at least in the first game, it was rooted in reality in the sense that there was no, like, magic. And then I won't, just in case people here might go back and play the other games, I'll refrain from spoiling too much from the earlier games for now, but eventually we'll get into talking about how this links up to the other games, which I still don't know at this point. Oh, this okay. Hell yeah, get ready. Once the seal is broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game. Killing game? Again, I'm gonna have to give her Solid Snake's voice. It's going to happen, because all she's done so far is the Solid Snake thing, to repeat what you just said with a question mark. Now then, after the flashback? Like a flashlight that flashes back? Now then, after the flashback light helps you remember your amazing talents, This amazing story will begin for real this time. Sure. I will save. And now that I've saved, I kind of want to real quick. Nobody move. I want to exit the game and see if I can do anything about the resolution, because I don't think the game is supposed to look this strangely pixely. Is it not going to let me? I'm skipping this because I'm gonna reload. Once it... No, wait. This already happened. Okay, hang on. Game, will you allow me to exit? Can I Control-Alt-Delete you? Okay. Yeah, the art, it's a strange departure from the earlier games, which had a 2.5D style where everything was rendered in like a low-res 3D, but then they used 2D sprites that were like hanging out in the world. Like you would walk up to someone and walk around them and they were just a sprite that rotated to face you. So if I... This is telling me that it's in 1440 resolution, which is weird. How can I... I know you guys can't see this right here, but it's annoying that I know the first Danganronpa did that too, where they didn't really give you the option to jump back into the menu to save or quit until you get through a little bit of it, but there's a field that I can't change that says resolution 640 by 480 that's not the same as the window size. Has anybody else run into this? I wonder. Because it does look like 640 by 480 resolution, kind of. Like, I could believe that that's what we're looking at here, because the... I kind of want to Google it real quick, maybe? Like... I was playing it borderless windowed, but even if I changed it to the other ones, that thing that said resolution was grayed out the entire time. E3 resolution. Can't change resolution. Oh, here's people talking about the demo and saying it'll most likely be fixed in the official version. Opening the config.txt and editing manually, but it still seems odd. It's just too bizarre to think that that's what the game is actually supposed to look like. But I mean, what can you do? Alright, well... Well, no, it's not just the capture. Like, it looks like this on my screen, too. Where it's not, I don't know what other platforms this came out on that they might have to, like... But even, like, the Vita and the 3DS play in higher resolutions. I mean... Alright, so as soon as he hit us with the flashback beam, this happens, apparently. This is how the game started, with us stepping out of a locker with no memories. Huh? So there might be like a Groundhog Day element to this. I stumbled out of the locker in a daze, but as soon as I did, I fell on the floor. I couldn't even brace for impact as blinding pain suddenly rushed through my head. Ow. But thanks to that pain, I went from dazed to annoyed real quick. Huh? Wait, where am I? What is this place? Yeah, it's a little... It's... like the jagged line along the... Maybe it's supposed to be stylized? But I don't know. I don't know. But I guess we'll just keep playing. We'll see what happens. I rubbed my throbbing forehead. Yep, this is definitely going to leave a bump. I looked around. A classroom? Yeah, this is a classroom, alright, but I don't recognize it. Where am I? What am I doing here? See, this so far is not exactly, but very similar to what we just saw before walking into the gym. I just have to pinch myself, right? So I pinched my cheek, but all that did is make my head hurt in 2 places instead of 1. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's just stay calm and try to think this through. Confused as I was, I tried to remember how I ended up here. But no matter how hard I tried, in the end, I just couldn't. Okay, if it looks good, then that's good. Maybe it's just that, like, because I have a 1440, or a, whatever you want to call it, a 2K monitor, that I expect it to look sharper, but what can you do? Suddenly, the locker next to mine started swaying and shaking, making all kinds of noise. As I fearfully turned around, the locker door slowly opened, and... a boy came stumbling out. A normal boy dressed in a school uniform. In fact, he might be a high school student, too. He looked bewildered, and when he slowly lifted his head... Actually, has this changed at all, or is this identical? How rude. Don't freak out at me like I'm some sort of monster. Sorry. I'm sorry too, okay? I just have no idea what's going on. But, okay. Alright, it has changed. She did not say this before. What is this? All the more reason why we need to stay calm. Oh, Gymnopedia number 1 by Eric Satie. Try to imagine that sorrowful melody filling your head and soothing your heart. Ohakuma! A teddy bear? No, it's a monster. You can freak out about this. Gah! I don't think she was talking to you. That's so mean. You humans are the real monsters for calling us monsters. Although if we are monsters, at least we're pretty monsters. I agree. I'm glad I was born with these looks. I definitely won the genetic lottery. What are they? Why are they talking? Aren't they just stuffed animals? We're not Monocubs. We're the stuffed animals. Mono Kid, you're saying your lines backwards. No stuffed animals. Us, the Monocubs, them. Geez, it's even worse now. Huh? Monocubs? Oh, you've heard of us? No, of course not. I've never seen walking, talking, stuffed animals. As soon as I said that, these Monocub things started looking at each other, and... Yay! It worked! Phew, had me worried there for a second. ... Hey, worried about what? I don't understand what's going on. Alright now, let's tackle each issue, one at a time. You're so damn reliable, Monotaro. He's like a 6th grader helping out a 5th grader. Which means we should keep our expectations reasonable. Well, what's your question? I have loads of questions, but for starters, where are we? This looks like a school. Okay, so this place is called the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles. It's not Hope's Peak Academy. Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles. Ultimate Academy? I've never heard of a school like that. Of course you haven't. This school was made for you 16 cretins. 16? Oh my god! Alright, we can't do it. Kaede, you have Solid Snake's voice for the remainder of this entire game. 16? I'll find somebody else to have my generic girl voice. You are Solid Snake. And what was this guy again? I tried to make him like the, nah, I'm a gangster. Yeah, there are 16 ultimates at this school. Huh? Ultimates? You know what ultimates are, right? The government scouts them through this program called the Ultimate Initiative. Ultimate basically means you're particularly prodigious in a particular talent. Basically, the Ultimate Initiative exists to cultivate talent throughout the country, promising students are eligible to receive all kinds of special handouts. Like free school tuition, voting privileges, eligibility to run for elected office. They even get grant money too, right? Students chosen by the Ultimate Initiative are known as Ultimates. Hell yeah! Students would do anything for the honor of being chosen an Ultimate. Roo-roo-roo! I don't need the explanation. I already know, because I'm an Ultimate too. That means you gotta remember this time, so don't forget anymore. Yeah, forgetting about your ultimate talent is such a waste. Huh? What do you mean, forgetting? Shut up! Shut your yapping and get started already! Get started? With what? Why, exploring this academy, of course. You should also introduce yourselves to the other Ultimates. Cause you guys are all gonna do an activity later. Awesome! I've got a rager right now! Well then. Bye, Kuma! Ah, they left, but I still have so many questions that I want to repeat what they were saying with a question mark at the end. This isn't a dream, right? Guaranteeing that it is, in fact, a dream. No, but I wish it was. That's gonna kill my voice if I actually try and do Solid Snake the whole game, but we are going to do it because that's who she is. That's all she's doing. More than Naigi or Hajime ever did. Her inner monologue voice can remain normal. How's that? Anyway, we have to find a way out of here. But they said there are 16 ultimate students here. Does that mean he's one too? What was it? Spacebar? Spacebar to bust stuff up and get free coins? These are... I wonder, I guess I will probably off-screen do the gotcha machine. I'm sure they're gonna have that again. Alright, talk to me. Are you an ultimate student too? Yeah, well then... I'm Suichi Saihara. The ultimate detective? Any relation to Miss Kirigiri? Now this could be a bait, like, the ultimate detective in the first game was helpful throughout the entire game. Maybe this is like a switcheroo, like he's gonna be the first person to get killed off because we're expecting him to play Kyoko's part. They call me the ultimate detective, but ultimate detective. What? What? You're a detective? That's amazing. No, I don't have the credentials to call myself a detective yet. I just happened to solve a case that I came across, and now people call me that. Not many people can just happen to solve a case. You should be more proud of that. Oh yeah. My name is Solid Snake. I'm the ultimate pianist. Nice to meet you. Solid Snake. Ultimate pianist. Jan! Hello! Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Ultimate pianist? Oh, I should give him... He hesitates so much. I should give him the voice that I gave, Ryota, which was more like, ultimate pianist. Well, no one calls me the ultimate pianist. Usually just piano freak. Super baby method. Les enfants terribles. There were even times I played the piano so much that I would forget to eat and sleep. Eventually, I won trophies from concerts, and people started praising me. See, I have to be careful too, because the last time I gave someone Solid Snake's voice on a whim, things got really weird. I desperately hope that happens. That's how you got your ultimate title? That's way more impressive than me. No, that's all I'm good for, really. She made it happen. Look, I just want to put a little sneaking suit right on her. She is so Solid Snake. But this is my first time meeting another Ultimate student. Well, Ultimates are scattered all over the country. They're difficult to find. Even so, there are 16 Ultimate students gathered here right now.
I can't do it if you're watching.
And Blind Umpire is here. It's all my favorite people. Well, not all my favorite people. There's still many more favorite people that I'm waiting for. But thank you, some of my favorite people, for showing up. If you're just joining us, the reason Kaede's voice is Solid Snake is because she is Solid Snake. That's all she's been doing, is repeating things with a question mark at the end. She asked for it. But why is everyone here? Were we kidnapped? If so, then is some organization out there trying to kidnap all the Ultimates? About that, I don't remember. Huh? You don't remember? See? Nanomachines. By giving her this voice, we are virtually guaranteeing nanomachines, ninja, somebody getting their hand cut off. It's just everything. Everything right down the line is all going to happen in this game. I've been trying to remember it, but I can't. No matter how hard I try. I have no idea how I got here. When I woke up, I was in that locker. I don't know how I got there. It's like that memory just fell out of my head. Same here. Huh? I can't remember anything, even though I'm trying so hard to remember. Oh, they're confirming once again that it is actually the Matrix. Don't do this, Danganronpa. Are you okay? What's wrong? Oh, I'm fine. Just got a headache, that's all. It can't be a coincidence that we both don't remember. What happened to us? I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Probably not a big deal. Shadow. Just keep putting those in the chat. Every one of them is gonna happen. It's gonna turn out that we're in a government shutdown weapons facility in Alaska. There's going to be a whole bunch of villains that are going to show up, that each one of is going to be named after a silly animal like an ocelot. It's all going to happen. There's no surprises anymore. I might as well take blind out of the title. It's no longer a blind playthrough. We know what's going to happen. Metal Gear.
We're confused. We just need to relax is all. Oh, let's imagine Maurice Ravel's sonatine. Is that music? I don't really know much about music. I see. That's unfortunate. When we get out of here, I'll share it with you. But first, let's look for a way out. And if there are other Ultimate students here, we should talk to them too. At least one of them has got to know something. Yeah, good idea.
Obtained. Oh, they're not hope fragments this time. They're friendship fragments.
You can leave a room by pressing the escape key or interacting with the door.
Then I'll do that. Well, let's look at the blackboard first. That's a blackboard, right? Every classroom has one, but this blackboard is also an LCD screen. That's something you don't see every day. See, the ninja just cut the room for us. Even though it's a hallway, there sure are a lot of plants growing around here. And the air here is heavy, oppressively heavy, as if forcing you to recall your fears, smothering you in anxiety. What? But this is just a school, right? What kind of school makes you feel like this?
Huh? What's the matter? I just felt something in the pocket of my uniform. When I looked, I found this inside. It's some kind of mini tablet computer. Oh, maybe I have one too. I knew my backpack felt heavier. The word monopad is written on it. When did this get in my backpack? My name was displayed when it booted up, like a student handbook. I don't know what it could be used for, but I don't think we should throw it away. Let's just hold on to them for now. Yeah, I agree.
He disappeared. Stealth camouflage.
Congratulations, you can now use the monopad. Press the F key to open the monopad. It's got tons of game information in it. Stuff like the report card and the map. Be sure to check it out. And if you've got a sharp eye, you may have already noticed, by getting closer to your fellow students, your report card will be updated with content. Since you are now acquaintances with Mr. Saihara, his information has already been added. And I bet you also noticed you can level up by performing actions. When you level up, your skill slots increase, so you can equip even more skills. There are a lot of skills, so view them in the report card. If you want skills, make friends, strengthen your bonds. Be sure to test out all the skills. Also, there's one more important thing to tell you. You can save and load the game from the handbook. Make sure you save all the important stuff. Well then, off you go. Find your classmates.
It was F, right? F? Not F? G? Escape? F1? Did they mean F1? It definitely only said F. There's the map. There's truth bullets. Review whatever personal belongings you have on... Oh, presents, but we don't have any presents yet. Report cards. There's all the people we have bonds with. Oh, okay, so it is 6 levels in all, because you get the little circle in the middle and then the 5 leaves. Sure. We only have the 2 of them. School rules. System, let's go ahead and save.